Now to the latest developments following a crane accident on the Sakonnet River Bridge. Traffic is flowing once again over the bridge.
But earlier this afternoon, a boom truck overturned, forcing the rescue of the two men inside.
Now the incident caused a massive traffic backup that impacted both the northbound and southbound lanes on and off Aquidneck Island for hours.
Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian's been on the scene all day long and joins us now live from the Tiverton side of the bridge with the very latest.
Mike Shannon, the Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority, says they've never had an incident like this happen before. Now they're launching a full investigation to try and figure out how a truck that was being used to inspect this bridge led to an accident that caused its closure. A harrowing scene beneath the Sakonnet River Bridge Monday afternoon.
They were just hanging on for life.
Joe Fitzgerald was walking his dog when he says he saw a truck being used to inspect the bridge tip onto its side, leaving two workers stranded in a bucket dangling high above the water's surface.
All of a sudden heard a little commotion over there and truck started going over, guys in the bucket yelling and screaming, and luckily they didn't fall out.
Despite first responders arriving on scene in a matter of minutes, the men had to wait more than an hour before another bucket truck arrived, ushering them to safety.
They're in a small bucket and they do have fall protection on. So when they're in that bucket, they have a harness on, and that harness is attached to the bucket just for events like this.
Both men were taken to the hospital but are expected to be okay. Meanwhile, the bridge was closed, bringing traffic in nearby Tiverton, Portsmouth and Bristol to an hours-long standstill. Eventually, the scene was cleared and the road reopened. Now, a full investigation is being launched to figure out just what went wrong.
Our goal is to keep that bridge safe. These things occasionally happen.
And the Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority tells us that the truck being used for today's inspection is relatively new, only about 2.5 years old. They tell us they plan to speak to the driver of that truck to try and figure out exactly what led up to this harrowing incident. Reporting live in Tiverton with the East Bay Mobile Newsroom, Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.